Hi, ako nga pala si AC at isa akong Health and Safety Officer na nakabase ito sa Pilipinas. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa channel ko, well, ang channel nito ay para sa mga bago, veterano at interesado sa mundo ng health and safety. Ang channel na ito ay naglalayo ng pagpakalat ng impormasyon at kaalaman patungkol sa mundong ito. Kaya kung interested ka, tara, samahan mo akong explore ang mundo ng health and safety. Let's go! Noong nakaraang episode, napag-usapan natin yung mga legal compliance na kailangan seryosohin ng management. And now, we're going to dig deeper. Ngayong araw, pag-uusapan natin yung tanong na bakit mayroon pa ring aksidente kung compliant naman yung kumpanya? Sabihin na natin na meron silang health and safety program, meron silang dokumento, at pasado sa mga inspeksyon. So, what's missing? Alam mo kung ano yung nagkukulang? Here's the bitter truth. Hindi porket compliant ang isang kumpanya, accident-free na ito. Compliance does not necessarily mean safety. Yes, you can have all the documents. Yes, you can have the policy. But if it's not implemented, it's useless. Isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit nag-fail ang safety program ay dahil ginagawa lamang itong pang-comply sa mga inspeksyon. Yung manager mo magsasabi,
okay na yan, meron na tayong document.
Tapos, after nun, wala na. Wala nang follow-up, wala nang monitoring. No actual implementation. Nakakalungkot man, pero safety becomes a paperwork. Palamuti, nasa dingding, and not practiced. Second is lack of management involvement. Well, let's be honest. If the management is not serious about safety, employees will not take it seriously either. Hindi magsusurvive ang safety kung yung safety officer lang yung nagpupush. It has to come from the top. Third reason, walang sistema. Yes, may policies. Yes, may training. Yes, may report. Pero kung kalat-kalat yan, walang clear process, walang tracking, walang follow-up, yung problema, uulit-ulit. Sad, no? And fourth, poor communication. Let's be real. Hindi naman nagbabasa yung mga manggagawa ng palisiya. Lalo na kung naka-English pa yan. Usually, yung susundin nila, yung naiintindihan nila, yung nakikita nila araw-araw. If safety is not explained clearly and properly, doon sa lingwaheng naiintindihan nila, hindi yan papansinin. Dadaan-daanan lang yan. And last reason, walang accountability. When some things go wrong, walang mag-step up. Walang aamin ng problema, walang responsibility, walang follow-up, walang corrective action. So, ano in-expect mong magbago? Wala. And here's the reality. Most of the company does not fail because they don't have safety program. They fail kasi hindi nila isinasabuhay ito. Alam nyo, safety is not just a document. It's a system. It is a culture. And if it's a culture, it is a daily practice. So, alam na natin kung bakit nagfe-fail yung safety program. The next step is on how to prevent it from happening. The solution. Kaya, sa susunod na episode, we're going to start from the foundation on how to create a strong health and safety program na a-approvean, susuportahan, at mai-implementa sa inyong kumpanya. At kung gusto mong malaman ito, well, mag-subscribe ka sa aking YouTube channel dahil dito magsisimula yun. So tandaan po natin, safety program on paper will not save lives. So see you next Friday. Maraming salamat. Mag-ingat po tayong lahat. Paalam.